Here I am making another YouTube video again. This is an educational video, which I haven't done one for a while, so I thought I'd better do one. This is showing how in one web page you can have two different zooming points. I need to explain that, which I'll do in a minute. But before I do that, to be able to do this, and you might have noticed when I do videos, quite often I have a situation where I'm touching the screen and you can see where I'm touching the screen. For example, I'm touching down the bottom there at the moment. Look down the bottom, touching there. Touch with one finger, touch with, whoops, went back into something. Touch with two fingers. Notice the two dots appear there. Or touch with three fingers. I don't know if I can touch with four fingers. Oh yeah. I don't know if I can do five. Oh yeah, perhaps I can do five. And also, when I do something, for example, I'll just go to a web page at the moment, another one, something different. Okay, there. When I move my finger around, I can draw around things. That's done via what's called developer options. I just want to show that I'm doing that so you can see what I'm actually doing on the screen as I'm going along. You can see where my finger's moving on the screen. If I touch it, it's doing that. If I highlight something, it does that. If I scroll across something, it does that. All right. Okay. Back to where we were. All right. Where was I? There. Okay. Just move myself out of the way so you can see what's happening. Okay, most people are familiar with zooming on a web page on a phone. So just what that's all about. If I go into here, all right, and I go into something, my own web page, for example, all right, I'm going to put my two fingers on and I pinch apart, it zooms in. If I pinch together, it zooms back out again. I can do that on any part of the screen. There are some pages where you can't do that. For example, I think I can find one, right? Just go to another tab. By the way, I just went up there and pressed on that number 5 and it goes to a different tab, right? That one, for example, I can't. This is a result of a Google search with AI. If I put my fingers in and pull apart, put it together, I can't do it. I can't pinch and zoom. There is just some. There's probably a way around that. In fact, I think I read something, there's something in Google Chrome which allows you to get beyond that, but I don't know how. I haven't found the feature. All right, let's just go to a normal web page. And as the purposes of using this web page, I'm going to use one I've already called up, which is the Australian Bureau of Meteorology. Most people are probably familiar with this page. You can see it's the normal thing where you can pinch and zoom in and out. A lot of people are probably used to going to the the radar site. If I go into that one, I can see a map. I can zoom in. So I want to get Brisbane. So I can go in there to Brisbane. I can touch that. Comes up with a rain radar. There's not much rain there at the moment. And I can zoom in on that. And notice I can zoom anywhere. I can zoom at that point, put my fingers together, put it down the bottom, do it, does the same thing, okay? However, there's one, and I've only ever found this on the Bureau of Meteorology site, so I'll just go back to the Bureau of Meteorology homepage, and this is called METI, right? We call it METI, right? And it shows it shows a normal page where I can zoom again. If I put my fingers down the bottom, I can zoom out, all right? However, in addition to be able to zoom in and out on the whole page, I can zoom in and out on part of the page. For example, the map there. So I put my fingers on the map, zoom in. Notice I'm zooming in and out of Australia without zooming in and out on the whole page. That's zooming in and out on the whole page. That's zooming out in and out in Australia. For example, if I zoom right out, which is the maximum it's out, just for the hell of it, change to the temperature everywhere in Australia. That's all too small. I can't read that on this screen. So if I zoom in, I can read it. Now, I can zoom across 60 degrees. We're at 60 degrees. Must be an thermometer jumping around a little bit here. Okay. So once again, I've zoomed in the whole thing and I'm only zooming in and out of the map. I want to get this part of it closed. So I go up the top here and zoom out. I can go back to where I can see this screen only. Move that bit across. And I want to close that bit. I want to close that. And I'll close that legend. I'll map here. So because of temperature, that's 2 degrees is something crazy wrong. It's actually wrong. I don't think it's 62 degrees anywhere in Australia. Anyway, so that's basically it. I'm showing you that I can zoom in and out on the map part, but up the top here, I can still zoom that bit. I can zoom in and out on the, oops, there we are, on the whole page. So there's 2 different zooming points. It's possible with, I think it's called frames or forms. It used to be called in the internet years ago, frames and forms. You can have multiple parts of a page. So you can have 2 or 3 different zooming parts on a web page. And that is how you do it, how you zoom in on the different parts with your on a phone. You use your fingers. It's the whole page. You put your finger on that part, and it's only that part of it. Whereas on the other normal pages, it doesn't matter where I zoom. I can put my fingers anywhere. Just going back to show you that. If I go back to my home page, there it is. Okay, as I said, I can do it there, zoom in and out. I can do it down there, zoom in and out, because there's only one part of this page. There's not an independent zooming part. All right, if you've got any questions, all right, contact me. All right, there's my email address, my email address there. You want to know any more, contact me, that email address, or my Zoom room, or my landline number, or my mobile phone number, or the other mobile phone number. Okay. In fact, that one doesn't work anymore. I have to take it off. Okay, any questions, contact me. Other than that, that's the end of the video. Cheers, bye.